did I fuck up? Are you gonna stream Genshin? Let's see. Taking too long to load in chat, so I gotta reload it. Awesome. Hey, I got you. Hey, thanks. But yeah, I'm just gonna play Genshin, just chill and try to do stuff. But let me look at my quest and see what I need to do. So there's a few things I want to talk about. So is there an event up right now? There is an event up right now. So there's one thing I want to rant about before I get into talking about Genshin. So as you know, Chad, I love Genshin Impact. It is one of the games that I love, but sadly for most people, I cannot recommend they play Genshin for many reasons. Because there's a lot of things that happen with Genshin that, some people may not like, which is fair. But I love this game. There's been one problem that has happened recently that has been kind of really annoying me. So Genshin, by and large, is a gacha and a game that releases content constantly to keep you playing. One of the things Genshin releases is they release these story quests for every single character that is put into the game. This is Durin's story quest. Now, they do this thing where if you play the story quest within a certain amount of time, you will get extra rewards. So I could get an extra 60 primo gems and some extra rewards if I do it within a certain time frame. But I'm gonna be real with you, I genuinely hate this feature. Hear me out. Because this is the thing. I do not want to rush through story quests. They're supposed to be experiences which introduce you to the character and let you learn about the character. These rewards should not be time limited. It is so dumb that I have to try to play a new story quest as soon as it comes out because if you don't do it, you're not gonna get the 60 primo gems, the 60 extra primo gems that are free. And look at this. You will need 5 calendar days for your quest experience. Please plan accordingly. I was busy. I had other games to play. I had other things to do. I didn't have time to do this quest. I did the main quest, yeah, but I didn't have time for this. So, because I'm late to it now, I'm not gonna get these rewards because as they say, you need 5 calendar days. Because the quest is limited in that you have to do one day and then you need to wait until the next day before you can progress the quest more. So I could do 3 days of the quest, but that's all I could do. Think I don't forget. It's alright. It's fine. I'm just, I'm just ranting about this really, but yeah. So it's really annoying that they hold this shit over your head and oh, you have to do the quest even though you don't want to and you just want to wait and you just want that, okay, well, I'll do it later, so it's just dumb. It's so dumb. But okay, that was the main thing I kind of wanted to rant about. It's a bit annoying, so yeah. What I did want to say though was the banners are changing in 3 days, so I got 3 days left, and I gotta lock in for real, Okay. I'm locking in. I'm locking. I fell asleep. Yeah, that's how it goes every time. I swear to goodness. Every time I say that, I fall asleep. Real talk. But anywho. But looking at this though, we only didn't do one trial, which was one from Jaming and Ian-san. Which are the two I didn't do. I don't need to do them, but it's just free rewards and free Mora, so I think I'll just try them out real quick. They're bringing out a new character. They're bringing out my most anticipated character, chat. I am so hyped. Columbina is coming. She's going to be real. If she comes out, there's 3 days and 16 hours. That means she comes out on a Tuesday. Cause like there's 3 days and 16 hours, and 3 days from now is past Monday and 16 hours. So yeah, that'll be on a Tuesday. So unfortunately, I won't be able to play when the shit comes out. But yeah.
Stay out of my way! On my mark! Charge! Faster! Stronger!
I'm playing against Hanna I, okay chat? Don't judge me. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Controlled breathing!
It's been twice. Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Stronger!
In that regard, she isn't necessarily better than, you know.
Everybody stand! You asked for it!
Mighty mythical beast! Alley-oop! Ta! Ja! Ha! Ta! Ja!
Let's light it up! Final warning! Quick as a flash! Stay out of my way! Adventure time!
Onsana, I would wear an outfit like that, lol. Yeah.
Drop your weapon!
Congratulations!
Controlled breathing!
Yeah, fair enough.
Let's...
No judgment here if you
Go
want
in.
to. Yeah, no judgment for me.
Up to it, Manzai!
Now let's look at the other trial stages and give one of them a try. Let's grab Insan's rewards and head for jamming. Okay, listen, I misread, okay? And honestly, you would love to wear an outfit like that. Yes, that is true. But yeah. That is indeed very true. I will not deny that might be the case. What's up? Hey! Here, it's been a while. It's the last seen you in a stream here.
Step on up! Be amazed! My guiding star! Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork! Don't be scared.
Sorry, pal! Ta! So! Ja! Ja! Huh. Mighty mythical beast! So! Ha! Ja! Ja! So!
Surprise! Cold, mine to the... Everybody stand back! Cue the spotlight!
Ja! Ta! Many happy returns! So! Ja!
Nice. What can I say? Things getting busy lately. Unless that means that you haven't been playing Genshin much. If you've been busy. a dumb question. Sure, go for it. Nope, I haven't played the game in weeks. There. Oh shit. Hit my mic by accident there. Did not mean to do that. Do you want to know? You should make out usually in a closet. Yep. Yep. Ye- Oh. Yeah, see. Oh, the realization that I'm enjoying it, something else rather than games. I mean, it's fine. For me, games will always be fun. You know, I enjoy playing games. That's why I share that love here. But yeah, I mean, if you're finding something else that's fun, that's fair too. You know, people change as they get older. People sometimes stop finding things fun. That's just part of life. Last thing, usually it's a game played at a party, so the idea is like, you know, so it's like that spin the bottle thing, you know, like where you spin a bottle and like, you know, if it lands on two people, you all go in a closet and kiss or something like that. Like, I don't know. Basically, as a party pooper, but like, I don't know, the game is just odd. Like,
My apologies.
what
This
if I
heavy
don't
rain
like the
must be
person at
quite
all?
an inconvenience for you.
I ain't gonna do shit. Because if it's a party, usually there isn't much free space, especially if like it's a crowded party. So it's like a place away where everyone can't necessarily see what's going on. So yeah, I'm cooked. Those with younger teens. Yep. 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 That is indeed true. That is indeed true. Alright. Let me look at the events and see if there's anything I can do. So let me look at quests. The commissions have been completed today, so we don't really have anything else to do, honestly. Let's see. Nah. I have a lot of things I need to do, like a lot of story quests. I'll do them eventually, just I haven't felt like it, honestly, you know, like... No. Let's go do this little quest here real quick. We have to go all the way up there. So, let's go. Yeah, my age, you don't waste your time on shit like that, yeah. I agree with that. Anytime I've been to a party was in high school, same. I mean, maybe I'm weird, but I just don't like parties. They're just boring. Is the best way to put it, like, why am I gonna go to a party? You know, like,
Come on, show me your courage.
I mean, that just means if you want to kiss somebody, you're just gonna walk up to them and you're gonna kiss them. You're not gonna do, oh, let's go in the closet. I mean, I don't give a fuck who's watching. Like, if someone's watching, let them watch. I don't care. Anyway, let's keep looking. Hey, we got two 30 primo gems. So let's go talk to everyone up here. Let's give some more primo gems. Hopefully. I bought my girlfriend a bracelet she likes. It costs like 250 bucks. Eh, fair enough. Yeah, real. Yeah, that's real, Erica. That is very real. I feel that 100%. Mayana? Yeah. What is it? Hell yeah. Bet. Okay, sorry. No, there are kids watching. Nah, everybody here's an adult. I'm an adult. You're an adult. Shadow's an adult. Elka's an adult. Everybody's adult here. Yeah. Yeah, like that. I ain't spinning no damn balls. I know what I want. Yeah, me too. And what do you say about me? I was a bit muffled. I mean, if you want to show her. Is Erica still here? She is probably just busy. Like damn. Why is it like damn? You shut it. Success. Yes, you did succeed. I was laughing. It was like infinite money glitch. Eh? Whatever you want to consider it. Yep. I agree with Shadow. Yeah, there'll absolutely be no guys involved in that, exactly. Cause guys are gross. Blech. Okay, okay, I'm kidding, Yes. Kirito, stop bullshitting. You know you wouldn't do that. Kirito's acting sus, don't worry, Shadow, he's just acting sus. Cause I know damn well Kirito would never do that. I'm willing to bet money. I would access his ass. Kirito's not doing that. I'm calling it out right now. Kirito would never do that. So, Kirito, should I tell your girlfriend about this? I wonder what she would say. What the fuck is life anymore? Shadow, you gotta realize when Kirito is trying to is not being serious, because they're not being serious. I mean, that makes me so I can. Hey yo, alright, Kirito, alright, chill, alright, chill. Chill out, alright, relax. What, yo? What the fuck? What that mean? Yo, don't worry, Kirito. Shadow will hook you up with Big D Larry or. Kirito used to share his Nah. Kirito knows firsthand there's more important things than food. There are more important things than food and water. Yeah. Reminds me of the when I first saw Arlecchino. Yeah. It was down bad, I ain't gonna lie, Shadow. We didn't need not to go that far. I'm just that good. I'm just too good. These guys are some, yeah, these flies are some real damage. Like, y'all are. She was attractive, and I'm not gonna lie, I was lonely. Well, later guys, I reached my destination, I have to catch another bus for fucking 6 fucking hours. So lonely. Conquest. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, nothing is wrong with being lonely at the end of the day, and like, I feel like the internet has become a place where like they want to tell you that if you're lonely, things are bad, but like sometimes, being alone isn't always a bad thing, you know? Because when you think about it, and let's be real, right? There's 1 point, no, not 1 point. There is more than 8 billion people alive. So it is impossible that out of those 8 billion people that exist on this blue globe we call Earth, not one person will be the match for you. That is just, if you want to go numbers wise, it's statistically impossible. But not everyone will be good for you. You can meet people, but they won't be good for your life. Right? I mean, if you feel romantic feelings towards a fictional character, that's not a bad thing either, right? Because at the end of the day, if we're being real, if someone likes something, even if it's not for me, that doesn't mean I go and I tell them, oh, you shouldn't do that, right? There are people who they date fictional characters and they're married to fictional characters, but I don't judge those people because that's what they want in life. And who am I to judge and then say, oh, if you do that, you're weird? It's like, no, if that's what they want, that's what they want. I'm not gonna tell them that they can't have that. That's just life. Hell, if anything means the writers did a good job, lol, yeah, I agree with that. Well, I've never watched Star Wars, so I don't get that quote, but fair enough. Too bad Motion isn't here. He'd know, because he's a big Star Wars fan. What is this? Some kind of Star Wars? Star War? John Lightsaber, father of science fiction. 30 primo gems and an achievement for doing this quest. Damn. That was a good little quest, and I'm happy that they were supportive of him because, like, you know, that's a real issue. And like, I don't like how Genshin chooses to cover certain things, you know, because like, and that's why I love this game honestly, because like, to be honest, my loneliness is a me thing. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this, that is objectively false, right? Every, you are not the, do you think with 8 billion people alive, you're the only lonely person on Earth? That is objectively wrong. There's tons of people, like, I've seen so many videos of people talking about, oh, it's 2025. This was before the end of the year, and I have no friends, and no, you know, yeah, I have no friends, anything like that. No friends, no, you know, partner. Like, I've seen so many videos like that on YouTube, and those are just what I've seen. So, can you imagine the hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of people that are in the exact same situation? That's the thing. Loneliness isn't just one thing for one person that only affects like a small group of people. A lot of people are lonely, just they choose not to talk about it. But yes, while you might be lonely, and you might sometimes long for other things that you don't have yet, that doesn't mean that it can come true. You just need to keep hoping and just keep thinking positively. Strange, I never saw any of that. So, you know, when it comes to me, I try not to get. I don't dip my toes in. Let's go. I accidentally pulled. That was a mistake. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Thank goodness I didn't get anything. I would have been so pissed. Words couldn't describe what the profanity I would have said. If I had pulled a character there, I would have been pissed. Like, genuinely speaking, I would have been so angry. Well, listen, it's 10 pity. I'm not going back on that menu. I'm actually fucking terrified. Like, after that, I'm terrified. Get me off that menu. Okay. Don't you fucking dare, don't you? Well, no, I need to get 10,000 primo gems because I just made the biggest blunder ever. Good rule for life, Hannah. Don't. It was a mistake. Come on. Those types of things happen, alright? Like, I just wanted to check the menu and, like, I just, like, put down my controller and as I picked it up, I pressed the wrong button. So, it's on me, alright? I messed up. Wasn't trying to buy anything.
Insolation. Lush as the moonlight.
Settle down.
I don't know why I always have to have that
It's
need.
over.
I mean, that's just a regular human need. Everybody needs interaction of some sort. Everyone wants certain things, right? I mean, I wanted the same exact things, and well, I got it now. Yeah, you're a goofy goober. Yeah. You're a goofy goober, yeah. Really? It's always an oddity to me. Well, that's a problem though. You're just confusing regular human feelings for being odd. They're not odd. They're just human feelings.
Bow your head.
Yeah, Shadow was yearning for the mines once again. Oh no. Shadow, do you have the slightest idea? He doesn't. Shadow doesn't. It's fine. And that's the thing, Shadow, like, you have plenty of time ahead of you. You're only, what, 18? Gonna be 19 this year, I think. So you're not even 20. So there is plenty of time. The way you talk sometimes, I'm like... It's like,
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I
yeah.
believe I will continue to take
Oh,
pride
Erica,
in
did you see what
fulfilling
I
my
said
duties.
on Discord though? Just how many lonely lesbians are constantly posting, commenting, and talking about that exact word, yearning. And that's just lesbians, exactly.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, it's not necessarily to say you're being dramatic, but I guess what I and Erica are trying to point out too is that you're not the only person who has those types of feelings. Because what you tend to do is
It's
you tend to
over.
try to isolate yourself and say, I'm the only person who's feeling like this. When in reality, that's not the case. That's not reality, right?
It's over.
So you're not being dramatic. It's just that, yeah, there's a lot of people who want the same thing as you. I'll disappear into a void. I mean, right now you're being dramatic. Like, that wasn't the point of what I was trying to say. The point is to make you realize that you're not alone in how you feel. That's the point of it.
It's over.
But anyway, map. Let's take a little look at the map, see what should I do. I don't know, honestly. Yes, thank you, Erica. Yeah, I should lock in on them full islets. I haven't fully explored this area yet. I should just go over here and just finish exploring and get the last few chests and get some more primo gems that way. I think once I do that specifically, I can try to, well, stock up, because now I need to get to 10k since I spent 10 pulls by accident, which I didn't mean to do. I'm just embarrassed and ashamed. I mean, there's nothing to be embarrassed and ashamed about.
Ah, my apologies.
That's the thing, like,
This heavy rain must be
I
quite
know you
an
can't
inconvenience
control
for you.
how you feel when it comes to certain things, that's fair, but there's nothing to be embarrassed about. I mean, you're not necessarily being selfish, right? But the only thing, because like, I feel like if you don't start to realize certain things, you're gonna keep, how do I put this in a way that, I'll explain it well. If you keep isolating yourself, like, mentally, it's going to negatively affect you, right? That's the reason why I wanted you to understand particular things. Not because I want you to feel bad, not because I want you to feel selfish.
I see
It's
the
just
value
to
in my
help
own
you
work, but I
understand
also see the
so that
meaning in
you
all
can
the
begin to
endeavors of the
process
people
what
of
you are
Fontaine.
feeling.
I believe I
Because
will
a
continue
big
to take
part
pride
of
in fulfilling
working
my
through
duties.
issues is understanding what the issue is. Anyway. Yeah. Instead of going to my wish menu, I'll just go to this screen for safety sake so I don't accidentally spend anything, but yeah. So I have 9,026. So I need 900 and something more to get 10k. But how am I even gonna get 10k? Like, alright, let me look through my achievements. Because that's the next thing, chat. I have most of the achievements on this game. Like, the majority of them. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh shit. Okay, okay, okay. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Alright. You know what, chat? We're doing this shit tonight. So, alright. Obtains level 1000 RAM currency. Create one of 10 furnishings. I'll give a lot as well. Forge 20 items. Cook 20 dishes. Okay, 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 okay. Alright, bad. We're gonna get 600 free. We're gonna get 600 Primo Gems right now. Like, this exact moment. We're getting that shit now. Because I ain't waiting. Now, let's over to, yeah, let's head over and cook some dishes real quick. We're gonna go. Okay. I forgot how to talk, I guess, because, yeah, talking is hard sometimes, you know? Sometimes you just forget how to speak English. Oh, boy. Since, well, some thoughts that are fed by the people I live with may always see me that I am making shit about me. Well, you know what that's called? That is called gaslighting. And your family does that a lot. That is gaslighting and manipulation. And basically, if you want to say it, mentally abusive, because they shouldn't be doing that. Now, sadly, that's just most parents. When you're just being real, they'll say, oh, you're making it about you, or you're being selfish, but at the end of the day, you're just being real, you know, so. There you go, new dish. Oh, damn, this shit is far. Whoa, that shit looks cool as shit. Whoa. That was not perfect. Nita is a legal waifu. Yeah, Nita's a cool character. Also, welcome. I don't quite recognize your name, but welcome to the stream. Well, that's one way to start a conversation. Yeah, it's the most interesting conversation starter I've seen in a very long time. Yeah, it's like, damn, no good night, no nothing? Hell yeah, and we're at max proficiency with that dish. So, Takami, I guess is your name. Yeah, essentially what I'm trying to do eventually, this will not all be able to be done in one sitting, but eventually what I would like to do is I want to try to reach max proficiency with every single possible item that you can cook in Genshin. And just like doing stuff like that, because I just find this type of stuff fun. It's not too mentally demanding, it's just something you can kind of like just do and have fun with. Oh damn, I should get, you know what, I should be making this one. That's actually a pretty good one. Like, unironically though. Yeah, as you can see, most of these dishes have been already cooked to max proficiency. I've done all the gray ones. I've done basically all the green ones, so I'm kind of working on most of the blues. I haven't done all of them yet. These will take a little while longer before I'm max proficiency, because usually they require more ingredients, and if I'm being honest, I don't say stay stocked up on particular things all the time, because I forget. But yeah, for the most part though, I have a lot of them done. Anyway, let's see what we can do though. Ooh, that looks pretty good. The cheesy m- mushroom skyr. So we only need to make 10 of them. The only worry I have is I just don't have a lot of the mushrooms. Do you buy us a drink first? Yep. Let's try to get max proficiency. Max proficiency. You know, we'll make this one to max proficiency. Why not? Give me that. Thank you very much. Yoink. And oh, okay. Sorry. Sorry. I'm just being goofy. There. Oh, not bad. I'm just playing around. I'm just kidding. But anyway, that should be more than 20 dishes easily. That cornbread was perfecto. Let's go. We actually did it. Hell yeah. Oh. No, I thought the battle pass. Damn it, I didn't have the battle pass. No. Eh. Actually finished the battle pass this time. Yeah, because I'll only glance at it. Get it? Are you sure? I don't wanna get it, you know, be risky, you know. Get the pass.
Which should I choose?
Are you 100% certain?
Radish veggie soup.
Oh, let me DM you on Discord.
It's been getting quite busy recently. Oh, which should I choose?
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
What should I choose? Today's recommendation is the steak.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Oh, which should I choose? You're also here for Mondstadt's wine, aren't you? Today's recommendation is the steak.
Haven't you heard? He's a strange wanderer.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in
Okay, chat. Well, now that everything's been worked out, I'll get the pass. Why not? I'll get the...
all the endeavors.
Okay, unlock whilst I can. Alright. Alright, chat. So you can't really see the screen, so I'm just making a quick purchase. So what's the story of Nevlet? Am I gonna have to play to see? Yeah. He's a very interesting character. I do recommend playing to learn more about him. Trust. Let's go. Claim all. Please select reward. Shit. Uh, um, um. I don't know what to get. Like, okay, hold on. Oh, I'll sort that one a bit. He's a great character, though. Yeah. Hell yeah. Ooh. I'll need some of these for certain characters, but like, I don't want to get what I don't need. Oh yeah, Hanna, yeah, Shadow. I got False Sun. Alright. I'm a bit confused of the context, but sure. Oh, that. Oh, oh, the Risk of Rain character. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Wait. Which weapon should I get, by the way? Is it the Wolfang? The wolf? Yeah, I just want to double check, just make sure I don't get the wrong one. I'm pretty sure it's this one, Wolfang. Alright, nice. Hell yeah. Okay. Now, let me look at my inventory and see which specialties I'm on, because like that's a thing. Like I tend to just collect stuff as I go, so I don't like. Yeah, I don't like try to collect it like you know. So yeah, I don't try like yeah. Oh, I'm gonna collect this, collect that, collect. I just like collect as I go. So let me see which like local specialties I have a lot of, and then we'll go from there. So the local specialties I'll try to get are local specialties that I have very little of. Damn, I only have 65 scarabs? What am I doing? Well, this was for Lauma, but like, there's not really any characters that need it now, so doesn't matter. Pick the scarabs? Yeah.
Things are beautiful.
This one. Ooh, I can some guides. Which one should I even get though? So I'm gonna need one for a character. This one is hard to choose because I'm low on everything. I don't have many guides for most factions. And I'm not sure which one I'll necessarily need, you know? What thing? Oh yeah, chat. There's something I want to show y'all after this specifically, but I'll show you after, so. And Guide to Freedom. Okay, sure. Clee needs them, and I know you want her eventually. Yeah, true, you know, true. Alright. I'll just go manually, honestly. Because the other way is just kind of annoying, honestly. Guide to Freedom. Guide to Freedom. Freedom. Yeah, let's get Guides to Freedom. Getting false on was a pain, and I don't mean Naruto. I mean, well, I haven't watched Naruto, so. Let's go, we got 680 Primo Gems, let's go. Oh, that's great. Now, let me go to my bag and check how many Primo Gems we have now. Got 9,700 Primo Gems. We're actually close. We only need 300. Yeah, I know the character name, Pain. He's like, crawling in my crawl. Yeah, that character. I'm aware of his existence, don't worry. Wait, let me see if I can go upgrade that sword, though. That sword that we just got, which was a pretty good sword, honestly. And I'll actually try testing on Durin, if I can level it up. I don't think I'll be able to level it all the way, unfortunately, because I don't think I have the materials for it, but I will use it, for sure. Yeah, sadly, I don't think I can level it up anymore. Yeah, I need those. And I don't know where to find them. Monday, Thursdays, and Sundays. So that domain is not available right now. So I cannot level up that weapon until Sunday. At earliest. Yeah, wait, there's a character literally named Pain, yeah. Yeah, like for real, there's actually a character named Pain. So fucking ridiculous, but yeah. You know what? I'll make a deal with y'all, right, chat? So I'll set out 3 goals. And if all 3 of actually no, I'll set out 5 goals, right? And if these 5 things come true, I might, and I mean a very big might, consider trying Naruto again. Yeah. Nilla is such a cool character, and like I'm so happy that I got like everything for him. I got like his signature and everything. This is what I love about Genshin when you manage to get your characters their signatures, because like some people they want everything, but yeah. Oh, that's his most well quoted and most edgy line ever in Naruto. Malama is so cool. I love this character. She's so cool. And an Alpha too. Oh yeah. So chat. Let's do a quick account review. I'll be looking at someone on my friends list. Let's see. Right. So account review. Let's see. Alright. Check information. Shika noko noko. Yeah, that song. Now, you haven't even been able to get. You haven't even. Whoa, you're still really early game. You haven't even done Spiral Abyss for the first time yet. That's crazy. Imagine Theater not yet attempted. Station Onslaught not yet attempted. There. You didn't have a name card yet. Yun. That's alright, Shadow. It's alright. So, let us look at my profile. Review me if you want, although some things may not be up to date. Alright, sure. Let me take a look at your profile. So there's Erica at AR60. Alright. Check information. Damn, there we go. Look at that. Total achievements 1,146. Awesome to see. Adventure rank 60. Funny fact, chat, like Erica actually managed it AR60 before I did. Now at the time, like, and it was really interesting in a way because, like, so before me and Erica met, she didn't play Genshin. She had never even played this game, and and this was one of the first streams that she saw from me when I was playing Genshin back then. And like she ended up trying it out, and I remember like there's so many fond memories I have of like joining her world and like helping her out when she was still learning the game and getting through stuff. It was so fun. Yeah, she actually did, eventually come to pass me. Over time. And yeah, eventually she hit Air 60 before I did as well. So I'm really proud of her. She's really cool. So she's an 11-3 on Spiral Abyss, and honestly, for like any like either like dolphin player, low spender, or just generally free to play player, 11-3 is where you stop, because like floor 12 is just hell and there's no need to do floor 12. Stygian Onslaught, 183 seconds. Nice. Let's take a look at the Signari build. 80 crit rate, 160 crit damage with 133 energy recharge. Amazing stats. You can push the crit damage a bit higher depending like if you have great pieces, but like that's like if you want to min max, but this is like really good for Tignari. You can maybe get up to like 180 if you get really good artifacts, but you need really good artifacts. So weapons, Erica, of course, has Tignari's signature because she's just built like that, built different. As you can see, she has a good artifact set, Wanderer's Troop, which is his best 4-piece, since it increases charge attack damage by 35% if the character uses a catalyst or bow, which Tignari is a bow user. So, amazing. Let's take a look at some of these artifacts. Ooh, that's a good piece. Crit damage, defense, HP, and elemental mastery. This piece is really good. The only thing I guess you can say you would want is like maybe instead of defense you'd want a bit of energy recharge, and instead of HP you'd want some more crit damage, or sorry, crit rate. But like overall speaking, the elemental mastery and crit damage make this piece worth it, and it's well dendro damage main stat, so great for Tignari. As for timepiece, crit rate, crit damage, 187 EM at max. Very good, defense, attack, crit rate, crit damage. The only wasted stat, if you want to be technical, would be defense, because that could have been like an energy recharge, but that's if you want to like nitpick, which isn't necessary. Her best piece, like look at this, 44 EM, 10.9 crit rate, and 5.4 crit damage. Now, when it comes to crit value, you multiply, I think... Which one do you multiply by 2? I want to say it's crit rate? You multiply by 2? Or is it crit damage? I forget. But yeah, this is a perfect piece. You could not get a better feather than this. The only thing is if you want to maybe reroll into more crit. But yeah, so crit rate, so that will be multiplied by 2. So actually the crit rate, if you want to be technical, would be 21.8. So 21.8 plus 5.4 will be like 26.5 CB. Crit damage you can count as is, yeah. I would make Hanna have a Gordon Ramsay round? Probably not. I wouldn't go harsh on you because at the end of the day you're a new player. I can't expect you to have the type of stuff me and Erica have. We've been playing this game for years, so that'll be fair. But yeah, this is a great piece. It has a lot of energy recharge, crit rate, crit damage, HP. It looks like you got an HP roll instead of a crit damage roll or crit rate roll, but that's fine. These things happen. Crit damage, circlet with crit rate on it, elemental mastery, attack, and HP. The only, I guess you can say, wasted stat on this would be attack and HP. But like that's if you want to nitpick it. The only thing that I would say would be better on this was if you instead of HP you had some more energy recharge to make it even. But that's the thing, like I'm sure with your energy recharge you get his burst up consistently, so that's just like even more at that point, Oh yeah, I have one of those rerolls. Fuck it, I'm gonna use it on that flower. I mean, if you want to, sure. There's no need to, but if you would like to use it on this and hopefully get better rolls like into crit rate and crit damage, sure. So yeah, overall, Erica's Tignari is very well built. As for catching, I love catching, by the way. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you have Lion's Runner. Because for a second I was kind of confused when I saw like 8.9 crit rate. I was like, what? Like for a second, like my brain was like Am I missing something? But yeah, she does gain crit rate. Yeah, she needs to be swapped out. Fair enough. Well, we won't judge her too harshly since she's not built. Right, as for your Baiju, you're using prototype Amber. Let's take a look at Baiju. Or I forgot to look at your Tignari talents. Shit, I forgot. That's the main thing I forgot to go over. And finally, her talents are 810, 810. So very good on Tignari skills. On his main damage things, which are his normal and his burst. His skill is not necessary to get to crown, so that's why she hasn't crowned the skills, right? On Tignari, because he's one of the few characters where, like, yes, you can get some extra damage, but, like, it's not necessary to put a crown. You can put that crown somewhere else. So, very well built, Tignari. Sorry, I forgot to go over that. So, Erica's Baiju, as you can see, she almost has her Baiju skill and burst crown, which is crazy. So, C1 Baiju, obviously, because, you know, now every week or every time they give you a free constellation, so that's how Erica has a C1 Baiju. She got the constellation for Baiju. Okay, let's take a look at her artifacts. She's using a 4-piece Deep Wood Memories, which on 4-piece bonus gives elemental skill or burst hit an opponent. The target's dendro resistance will be decreased by 30% for 8 seconds. This effect can be triggered even if the equipped character is off field, meaning that you don't have to play Baiju on field, because some people play him on field, but usually you want to throw his burst or throw his skill, heal, and like switch out to your next character. So this is usually a perfect universal set if you want to play Baiju. It's a very good set. So let's start with the flower. Now also, since Baiju is a support, I'll go over his basic stats. You don't necessarily need like crit and crit damage, because his role is not to be a DPS. You mostly want energy recharge, you know, dendro damage bonus if you could get it, and you would want EM, lots of it too. So that's just like a preface before I go over the pieces, right? Also, as you can see, she's using this, which is prototype Amber, which is a very good weapon for him because using an elemental burst regenerates 6 energy every 2 seconds for 6 seconds. All party members will regenerate 6% HP for every 2 seconds of this duration. So this makes Baiju a great healer and a great all-around healer, especially if you don't have his signature. Now, like, as a collector and someone who likes collecting things, I usually like to get a character their best weapon, because like it makes me feel like I've done what I've wanted to do and I got them the best that they could get. So for me, like, I will likely eventually, if I could ever afford to, I'd like to get all my characters their signature weapons. I'm not likely going to C6 every character if I ever could, because like, if I'm being honest, C6ing every character isn't worth it. And plus, like, you can go like $1,000 in trying to C6 a character. It could be less than that if you get super lucky and you know, don't lose your 50-50 every time, like win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose until you get C6. But, generally speaking, C6, it isn't necessary. Right, let's take a look at the artifacts. So, this is a decent artifact. We got 4.5 energy recharge, attack, defense, and elemental mastery. This is a good piece, but it would look like most of the stats rolled into attack and flat defense. Alright, I updated the showcase. Might have to leave and come back for it to show. Alright, sure. It'll take a while for the effect or for the switch to take place, so I'll give it a minute and I'll continue my little account review. I'll review my own account and I'll be my own worst critic. Because yeah, there's a lot of things I have to do on my account, honestly, and I've been kind of slacking. I'm not gonna lie. Well, not slacking, but I've wanted to do other things usually, so I haven't really had time to really just dedicate time to do it. And also, like, this is the thing that you have to understand, especially when it comes to Genshin. Genshin, it is like a team-based RPG gacha game, but at the same time, it's also the other half of it is resource management. Because you need certain resources to upgrade your characters. You need Mora, you need talent books, you need this, you need that, you need the other. You need everything. So that's just the thing of where like there's a lot of things to consider, especially when it comes to Genshin. Should have updated sooner, way sooner to be honest. Well, you just forget, like, to be fair, I haven't updated my showcase in a very long time. Like, let me see my own showcase. See, these are all my characters on showcase. Some of these are my favorite characters and some of my best built characters that I have up on my showcase. So I'm very proud of some of this, I'll display my constellation levels. I have no idea why I hit that though. Like, oh yeah, I can put my name cards and stuff. Some of my most prized possession. Yep. And those are the three that I'll put up for now because those are some really cool ones that I like. So, yeah. Right. So let's go over what I need to do on my account so far. So let's go to character. So I do want to say this was thanks to the help of Erica, so I do owe her a lot because she helped me a lot. But yeah. Hey, C2 and a C2 what's her name? Ian-san now. That's great. Listen, Ian-san, she isn't well built. I'm gonna be real with you, chat. Like, she's on the more neglected half. But okay, let's start here. So, Nebula is still one of my best built characters. So as you can see, he has like plus 21,000 HP because HP is his damage. Right? So, and especially with the way the set works, I can kind of like go down on crit rate. As you can see, I'm at 291.6 crit damage. This is one of my proudest achievements because this is the closest I've gotten a character to 300% crit damage. So like, maybe one day I can get him a better piece and I can like bump that number up just slightly more and I can get him to like the still like keep like 20 or get up to like 20.25 crit rate and like 300% crit damage. But regardless of anything, I'm proud of this. Plus he does have 142.1% energy recharge. So I'm proud. I'm happy with it. As you can see, I have a signature weapon which gives crit damage. I love this thing. It looks so good. I'm on a 4-piece purchasing hunter. Reason being is because when current HP increases or decreases, crit rate will be increased by 12% for 5 seconds, max 3 stacks. So he gains crit rate from the artifact set rather than me having to build around crit rate or get good crit rate. As you can see, he's like 10, 6, 10, which is great for his talents because like I do eventually want to get him 10, 10, 10, which will include me like getting some of these to upgrade. Oh, tears I shall repay. But yeah, we'll eventually have to do that. Let's take a look at the artifact, shall we? If I'm being honest with you, chat, this is my worst piece on Nevlet. The only reason why I haven't replaced this is because I don't really have something good that can replace this. Because I want a crit damage circlet that has HP and crit rate on it. Because this will, or, yeah, that has crit damage, main stat, HP percentage, maybe flat HP, EM, and energy recharge. So this is the only piece that I will say like I'm not really, fully like that's the best piece I can get. I feel like I can still get something better. But as it stands right now, I do feel like that is pretty good, Well, that's the thing with Nevlet, like he's kind of weird because like an HP circlet can also, or an HP thing can be really good on him, but that lowers the crit rate a lot. So that's why typically I would want a crit damage circlet, not crit rate. So and that's the funny part actually. I have a lot of like crit rate circlets is the funny thing when I think about it. I don't know why I have this many crit rate circlets. So eventually when I get like a decent crit damage, I do want to see if I can eventually replace that circlet. But for the time being, it'll just do. Right. This is a very good piece. HP, energy recharge, attack, crit damage, and flat attack. Now, I did get an attack roll in here, which wasn't good, but the energy recharge was good. So the only stat I would say would make this piece better, if I were to get an identical piece to this, would be something with energy recharge, crit rate, crit damage, and HP. Because, like, attack isn't necessarily bad on Nevlet, but it isn't necessarily great. So you want HP percentage rather than attack percentage on Nevlet. So that's another piece that can be replaced. This piece, it isn't his best piece. I'm gonna be. Wait, I can re-roll this now that I think about it, right? Yeah, because I didn't get any crit rolls on this one. Like, I was so upset about it at the time. I only got, like, attack rolls. Oh my god! But wait, my crit rate is down though. Shit! But that crit damage, well, that's over 300%. Honestly, the reroll is better, but hold on. Let me now look at this. Let's go. That's my first ever chat. That's my first ever 300% crit damage character. That's crazy. That is actually insane. There's no way. That's insane. Oh my. Am I dreaming? No way. That we're not touching that. That is great. Yeah, I just need a better circlet though. That's the only thing I really need. Just a better circlet. Oh, I got new mail while it's online. Oh, what'd I get? Oh, it's Chef Roos's birthday. Happy birthday, Chef Roos. Can you make an artifact with that thingy? Maybe I could, you know. I know what you're talking about. Let me see. I could make an artifact. Oh, that would be good. I should say hunter. Damage. Hmm. Main effects, yeah, you're right. I had the flower selected. That's why I was like, huh, why the hell does it look right now? I was like, oh, it's a flower. Damage. Fixes will be crit rate and HP percentage. Okay. Am I trying to give myself a heart attack? Alright, is this is correct, right? This is what I would want? Alright. I'm gonna use 3 sanctifying elixir. Damn. Oh, there you go. Now let me go in and actually upgrade that real quick while I'm here. Let's see how this shit rolls. I wonder what other substat it got. Hopefully it got another good substat. I don't know. We'll have to see. Where is it? Ooh, there it is. Oh, it got energy recharge, chat. This is a perfect piece, and it gets EM. Yeah, this is perfect. I couldn't ask for anything better, honestly. Okay, that's not really what I would have wanted, but it's fine. HP, let's go. Energy recharge, okay. HP again. ER again. I just upgraded it. It should be like right here somewhere. Where is it? Oh yeah, let's take a look at the things now. Ooh. Ooh, that's good. 159.6? Well, if you want, but even as is, it's an upgrade over the last one. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think I might just leave it as is. Like, maybe I might reroll it. I'll think about it, but like, I'm kind of happy with like how it turned out. It's not bad. It's definitely an upgrade over what I had, you know? I don't know, what do you think? Should I reroll or no?
Silence!
I'm kind of curious of what numbers Nevlet will be doing now. Only if you want more crit rate. I mean, well, I was at 20%, so let me see how it feels first before I do anything else. Yeah, the numbers are a little bit smaller. That's the one thing I'm realizing. I'm just worried that if I re-roll it, it's not going to be as good, you know? Or I might get something that's not as good as what I would want. Alright, let's give it a try. Fuck it, why not? Let's do this shit. Because you didn't trigger any reactions? Sure, you know. Right, let's head over and fight Masanori real quick. I wanna go test and see. Let's see. And that's the funny thing. If you have constellations for Nevlet, he kind of becomes even more broken. Not gonna lie. Yeah, true, you're right. Yeah, I shouldn't forget that.
Let me try.
Cleanup sequence in the forest.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds.
Settle down!
Ultimatum protocol.
You poor lost lamb with one heart.
Bow your head. Cut down. Like this.
My goodness. I feel like I joined at a time where there's so many characters that it just overwhelms me. But that's the thing though, like, okay. Kind of be honest with you, Shadow, and I'll give you some perspective, right? Pull for who you like and who you want, because having every single character in this game doesn't really matter. What matters in any gacha game or any game that like you pull for characters is prioritizing what you like in that game. Yes, there's a lot of characters, but at the same time, all of them are different.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp
So,
and
for example,
pure,
I love
while
freeze teams, right? Those are
from
my
Liyue
favorite types
has
of
an
teams.
enduring aftertaste.
But I love Hyper Bloom. I love all types of reactions. That's why I like just collecting general things. The only team I don't have a decent team for is Geo yet. And that's the only team I don't have a decent team for. At the moment. Where's that? This is my current Skirk team.
Shower me with
Oh no,
Fulfill our
I just
pact.
realized I'm fighting Midnight Masonori.
Power.
It's fine though.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song! Get to work! Eat Laline! Eat Papa!
Orders given. Orders received.
Annihilate!
This.
Yeah. So, as you can see, Midnight Masonry absolutely gets annihilated. My Skirk is so good that she can basically one-shot
Nice.
regular Masonry at this point.
Show no mercy! Extinguished!
I'm ready.
Yeah! Time to shine! Get to work! You two! Time to end! Merciless! Another star goes out!
Yeah, Masonori just dies. Let me see if I can try to get Skirk's burst up real quick, because I want to show you, like, she can basically one-shot his entire health bar at this point, but yeah. That's the thing, like, he took way too much damage, so I have to go get her burst up somewhere else just to make sure
Fulfill
that
our pact!
he doesn't die. Okay. Oh yeah, perfect. So her burst isn't technically fully charged up, or doesn't have the most value it could have. But it's good enough. So now we can head back up and we can go fight Masonori again. Fill a party with Chi-Chi? Sure.
Ah, the show begins!
Yeah, but I'll just switch Frina over to heal mode real quick because she heals really fast. And, you know. So. Use your skill and spam normal attacks randomly as Kishi. Well, I know I could do that, but Frina is just faster, okay? Sue me. Now let's try that again.
Yoo-hoo!
Let's see how quick Masonori
Let me
dies.
try my blade.
Fearless.
Let my name echo in song! Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh! Show no mercy!
Fearless. Into the void.
Uh um She just fucking one-shotted Masanori. No fucking way. Yeah, that's why I love Skirk though. She's just such a fun character. I love this character. Skirk, this is one of the character I'm so happy I got. Like, she's so fun. I haven't played her in a minute, but yeah, she's great. She's just my insta delete button. Like, if I just want to delete Masanori for any one reason, just pull out Skirk. Just wake up on the wrong side of the bed, pull out Skirk, come up to Masanori, and just kill him. Man, she's so cool. My only regret for this character, chat, is the fact that I wasn't able to get her signature weapon. Because if I was able to get her signature, trust and believe, my script would do even more damage. She does a lot of damage, but she would do even more with her signature because it'll be it would be made for how she works, right? That's why I would love to have her. That's a lot of damage, yeah. I think she would, at that point, if I got her a signature, I'm afraid she might one-shot Midnight Masanori as well. Like, she might actually be able to do it. Like, I have no evidence of it just yet, but I would actually be afraid. I'd be afraid for Masanori. I'll be on that call an ambulance, but not for me type energy. Yeah, Skirk is a great character though, and I absolutely loved her story quest. It was such a fun story quest. And that's the thing about story quests. Like, sometimes they take a little bit to get going. Sometimes you may not have interest at first, but like if you play it and you give it the time, it'll really get through. Because like I have so many, like, how do I see the yeah, as you can see, these are the remaining ones that I have to do. Other than this, I've pretty much done every single other story quest though. Like, these are all the ones that I have remaining to do. Honestly, I do want to do Sinos. I'll do Durin's, like, when I get a chance to. I saw this boat in half, really. You put the fucking... That's funny. And replaced it only using flex tape. Oh, that shit was so funny. Yeah, these quests I'm looking forward to doing it, and I will do them off stream eventually, just I haven't had the time to, so I promise that eventually I'll get around to doing it. Also, there's these that I have to do, I have a lot of these, like, that gives like a little bit of primo gems. I'll try to do most of these as well. So let's see. And this is 30, 40, 30, 40, 30. So 30 times 3 and 40 times 2. 30 times 3, that would be 90 plus 80. So that would be 170 primo gems. And if I got that 100 primo, 70 primo gems, how much primo gems would that put me at actually? If I got 170 primo gems, that'll put me at 876 primo gems, not including dailies. And also, that's the thing with the new area, we're gonna get a new quest, new quest line, new Archon quest. We're gonna be getting new areas to explore. Actually, that's why I want to see if I can eventually do the rest of exploration that I have to, because that's coming up. So I do want to try to be prepared for that. Damn. Okay, let me see if I can get through this real quick. To do that as well eventually, but I'll do it in a bit. I'm just doing something on my phone here real quick. Sorry if I seem a bit distracted. I'm just trying to get this done because I'm gonna forget to do it if I don't do it now. So just remember, Hanna is a professional. That still forgets. Yes, I am distractible. Alright, chat? I'm easily distracted. Okay, I'm thinking I may try to like do some pre-farming for that character I want to get. I'm not sure what material that character will need. Yo, Erica, do you think there's a guide out yet for the upcoming character that I want to get? Because I do want to do some pre-farming, just maybe not. I won't be able to completely pre-farm since like I mean, shit, it's 3 days before the banner changes, so I won't be able to probably pre-farm everything, but sometimes I That's 45, which is great. I don't know why, but some anime characters got me running from my room. So for the boss mats are from the Frostside Hero. Alright. Alright, fair enough. And the specialty, is the specialty out yet, or is it not yet available? No, not yet. Weekly boss is not yet either. Damn. Let me check talent box. Alright. I don't know, you're familiar with Umama Sume? I'm not really 100% familiar with it, but I've heard of it. And the main reason I know about it was because there's a situation where, like, the worst company ever decided to make a post about it. So... and yet, the community unanimously came together to say fuck PETA for one, so... yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's the thing where there's anime girls, but they're based off of horses that would have raced, so... Somebody's requesting to join my world. Hell no. I don't need to join my world. Nice try. So you don't know... So, do you know what Agnes... Tachyon? I have... that name does not look familiar to me in the slightest, so... Unfortunately, no, I do not know who that is. Who and what now? Yeah. That's me right now. I'm like, huh? It's one of the horses. Alright. Yeah, what about him? I guess. I don't know any of their names, yeah. Me neither, really. I just know about the situation from what happened. That's how I know about it. I don't remember the horse that was the question. It's like silent something, I don't know. Yeah, I remember the name of that specific horse, honestly. I know they're supposed to be named after IRL resources. Where are you gonna share this picture, Shadow? If you want to, feel free. I wonder if they'll ever add Seabiscuit. Who knows, maybe they will. Also, no, of course, for instance, that Seabiscuit was the Michael Jordan slash Muhammad Ali of racehorses. Fair. Then I woke up in front of me was that character's face saying "Good morning, trainer." I mean, it's just really a coincidence. That's not really anything to get jump out of your bed over. I just like, oh, alright, cool. Well, hell of a coincidence, so yeah. Oh, it is a hell of a coincidence. I'm not gonna say that isn't. That's interesting, but sadly, this is real life. You don't get isekai IRL, so it may be a very popular anime point or anime plot point, but yeah, sadly, that isn't reality. And that's the problem. Like, we need to talk about that shit though. Like, honestly, chat, like, there have been way too many isekai recently. I mean, it's just me, but like, a lot of these isekais just have no substance. Like, it's just like, oh, I got reincarnated as, I don't know, a pebble. I think that's gonna be the next popular anime. So, I don't know. It's interesting. It's very interesting. To be fair, my ass was just waking up. Answer my comment. Maybe I should leave a good girl ASMR for Anna while she's. Okay, okay, Erica, listen, no, 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 no. I did indeed miss it at first, yes, that is true. But god damn it, Erica, damn it. Shut it. No comment. Why the demon face? Don't ask. No, do not ask questions. Don't. Once that done, and let me do this part real quick. Refresh, 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 and that's that. So that should also be done. Anyway, the final level seller invitation, and let's do claim other rewards, and yeah. Sign in fund over here. Grab that real quick, and yeah, that seems like it might be about everything I can get right now, at least. Yeah, analyze being praised and having your gender affirmed. Good girl does both of those things and more. You shush, 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 shush. You're not supposed to share that. Nobody's supposed to know. Oh.
All things come to an end. Even
God
time
damn it,
itself.
Erica. Anyway. What should I do here? I'm fucking tired. Eh. I feel like I've done everything I wanted to do at this point. And I've done the main quest. Can't do that anymore, but today's commission. It would be either Hanna singing or maybe a morning dove plus soft wane. Ooh, here comes join. Yeah. Yes, you joined right as I was teleporting, so sorry. Yes. Yeah, cause this is the best day ever. Alright, what are we gonna do? So I guess I'm wait for launch. I guess I'm wait for launch on my bed. Not necessarily, but it's kind of funny that that's what spooked you of all things. Not the demon under your bed, but yes, the face of a girl race horse from an anime. Alright.
May I present?
Thank you for the heals. I'm all healed up. Well, what you wanna do? Wanna go fight something or? No. Can I steal things from Nocry? Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Also, what do you think of what Shadow asked? Or Mandarinus level 80 LOL. Alright. Yeah, we could go get you some stuff in Nocry. Let's go. I'll show you where to get the things for him. There's a location at the cemetery. And that's usually a good place to start for the special tier after.
I've read almost every novel from Yai Publishing House. Pretty normal, right?
Yes, I want to get something to eat. Sorry, chat.
Watch out!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is what you need for Durin, right? These flowers. It's so good. I just wondering where he was. Sorry.
Here's to a life where the drinks keep flowing and the Mora keeps rolling.
Did you go down the side and grab all these that were down here? I'm not sure if you did or didn't. You didn't.
Watch out!
Yeah, I think that's all of them. Yep. That's all on this side of the island, so... Yeah, to the next location to get you some. The next location which has them is, Uva, I wanna see where? Over here, yeah. Let's take care of these people. They're being annoying.
Get to work!
Go.
Search!
Mine to wield.
Fulfill our pact! Incoming! Extinguished!
Rise.
Merciless.
Alright, we did pretty good there. Hell yeah. It's been a while. Was just waiting for this YouTube reminder. I'm already a subscriber.
Going into a trance is
Genshin looking
risky
as
for most
beautiful as
people,
ever, yeah.
so don't get any ideas.
The show begins!
Well, Caleb, the new banner is coming out in like about 3 days and a few hours. So yeah, just now we'll have a new banner and a new character. Well, Caleb, that's not how acid reflux works. The way it works is when acid from your stomach, because your stomach contains hydrochloric acid, comes up in your throat. I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah.
I've read almost every novel from Yai Publishing House. Pretty normal, right?
And usually this acid reflux happens after you eat food, so... Nah, but like GERD is different because GERD is when like it starts like breaking down, or it starts damaging your vocal cords. So I don't think you have to worry necessarily about something like corpse husband, but yeah. Realize now I know nothing about acid reflux. Oh yeah. Again, I'm not 100. I'm not like a doctor or anything. I'm just saying what I roughly know. Erica, where are you going over here? We went too far. Huh. Alright, is that enough or do you need more? I think there's one more location, but I don't remember where it is. She got enough. Thank you so much. It's no problem. Thanks for coming and play with me a bit. I appreciate it. Have fun.
Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Here's to a life where the drinks
Shall we
keep
commit
flowing
English sober? I bet.
and the
Who
Mora keeps
who
rolling.
catching these hands today? We're gonna fight. Well, who you wanna fight? You teleported somewhere. Where did you teleport to? there. Is there somewhere in Fontaine? Let's do this. No. Yeah, don't land the water, it's very hot.
Get to work!
So, what do you think? Huh? So it does pretty well, right? Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, she basically one cycle that crap in her enhanced normal attack. I haven't yet triple crown's perk, but I'm considering it, honestly.
Hey, do you know what?
I am considering it.
Neither.
Is it necessary? No. Do I want to do it? Yes. Yeah, no, yeah, Shadow, what's going on? Oh. Where did I go? Another dumb question. Alright, what's your question, Shadow? What does someone mean by cranking each other? Like cracking each other. Cracking? Huh.
Fulfill our pact! Shoot! Another star goes out! Merciless.
Glaze over.
Suffer the wrath of Eatsley! Fulfill our pact! Show no mercy! Fearless. Into the void!
Numbers will not be enough to kill.
Fortune preserve.
For Rex Lapis.
Get to work! You two! Time to...
Cracking is one of the few units in this game that I can't be frozen. Oh.
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Mine to wield.
Fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath! Extinguish!
Mine to wield.
Salad Skirt could not one-shot that character. Not as well as she usually can, but she did her best. She did her best. But yeah. But to answer your question though, I've never heard that phrase before. So I'll tell you what it means. Alright. So basically, cracking each other or cracking on is slang mainly in the UK and Australia, meaning to flirt with, pursue, or try to start a sexual relationship with someone. That's the definition of what that would mean. And given it's likely in reference from, I won't be surprised if that is the case. So, yeah. I'm done. Well, anytime you see something you don't recognize what it is, assume that it's some innuendo of sort, because usually it is. It could have been cracking like Cairo. This is the internet. They're not talking about chiropractor. Being a chiropractor. I mean, hell, this is the internet that makes jokes. Like, you do know, right, Shadow? And like, I'm not gonna tell you where to find it, but there is no shortage of Gojo. And what's his name?
The abyss is like the world's shadow. It's always there, and it will
what is
never
this dude's name?
perish.
I forget what his name is. Gojo's friend. Yeah, there's no shortage of fanfic between those two. There is no shortage of yaoi fanfic. I ain't gonna tell you where to find it, but it exists. And some of that fanfic, you don't wanna know what happened. Shit like, damn! Anyway, let me go meet up with Eric and see if we can kill another Moider, another boss. Should I just hit me with the dot dot dot? Shadow's in disbelief. Oh no. Yes. Let's go. I'm just... No, it's not that you're stupid. You're just
Show no mercy.
inexperienced because,
Shower me with praise. Time to shine.
Mine to wield.
Ha, ha. Yeah. Like-
Merciless.
Fulfill our pact. You two. Time to end them.
Merciless.
Paradigm shift.
Annihilate.
Sacred name, torch and preserver.
Get to work! Show no mercy!
Merciless. Another star goes out!
Yoo-hoo!
Fearless.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Yeah, somehow I can't seem to find the necessity of fucking because why? I don't know. Hannah, do you have an
All
answer?
things come to an end. Even time itself.
Okay. Yes.
Let's go somewhere cooler.
He committed murder, we murdered it. Right. I mean, all it is just that you're. I feel like you're too generous sometimes, and you don't think that maybe this is a euphemism for something that I can't pick. So, yeah, it's not necessarily your fault, but
1, 2,
uh,
3, 4,
it's interesting. You want me to pick one, eh?
2,
Yeah.
3.
Let's
4.
see. No, I just need to wait for Erica to get here. Yes. Yeah. Some answer is that you're likely autistic like us and struggle to understand some social things also like us. Yeah, that's probably it, honestly. As you can see, it's Pyro, so that means that we're perfect. We can easily kill him.
Let the world come alive!
Power.
Opening box of a dead Hydra.
Fulfill our pact! Get to work! See Lolly, East Papa!
Paradigm shift. Into the void.
Yeah, he died pretty fast. He died pretty quick, I'm not gonna lie. So, Erica, what do you think? Is my skirt doing well, or does she need more work? Yeah. GG's easy peasy. Alright, sure. You know, I look forward to a day where I can just have like a bunch of big cute plushies that I can hug. Yes, very well, yes.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Oh, it sure did well. Yeah, my cow toys are healed.
One, two, breathe. 3, 4, and 1.
I'm not sleepy at all. Who says anything about
I've read almost every
sleep?
novel from Yai Publishing
What do
House.
you think this is?
Pretty
huh?
normal, right?
Maybe I can put on a pot of tea for him. But yeah,
Hey, do you know what?
I'm proud of my heroes.
Neither do
So
I.
much, basically.
Going into a
Immortal.
trance is
forgot.
risky for most people. So
Hey,
don't get any
Ethereal
ideas.
V8. Hi there, welcome to the channel. Pretty sure new here. Nice to meet you. And I'm fucking cold. Well, get a blanket. If you're cold, get your blanket. Yeah, get wrapped up in your blanket if it's that cold. How's it going? It's going alright. I hope that the new banner will be here in the next 3 days and 16 hours. So, how are you gonna use me as a blanket?
I've read almost every novel from Yai Publishing House. Pretty normal, right?
And also I'm heading home. Alright, fair enough. Well, yeah. Just try to get home as soon as you can. Since it's cold. Yeah, we're just going around just doing bosses for fun. So, yeah. But, Ethereal, do you play Genshin? And if so, did you get Duran? And if you got him, do you like him? I'm probably going for Palmina.
Going into a trance is risky for most people. So don't get any ideas.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's just my personal opinion. Like, you should go for if you want her. Because even if you don't win, you can get a guarantee for the next character, which is actually going to be also a pretty good character. So, regardless, you do get a chance. So, you play Genshin, but didn't go for Duran.
Let's
That's
go
fair. He's not for everyone, but
somewhere
he's a very
cooler.
so meantime, right? Like, I do not like Xiangling.
Here's to a life
Yeah,
where the
Xiangling,
drinks
yeah,
keep flowing
she
and the Mora keeps
he
rolling.
is now the replacement for Xiangling because I never liked that character. A lot of people will swear up and down that she's such a great character, but nah. I did get Shallonen. Ooh, nice. Erica has Shallonen. I don't have Shallonen. I didn't get her, unfortunately, because at that time, another character was out that I wanted. So when that was, I think, on her first run, and I didn't have enough primos to get her, and I was also saving for another character. So yeah, unfortunately, I was not able to get Shallonen, but yeah. I do
I've
eventually
read
want to
almost
get
every
Felina.
novel from
She's
Yai
a
Publishing
very
House.
good character.
Pretty normal, right?
Yeah, just maybe at a different time. Well, if you want, I can show you my account if you're curious to see what I have. Now, for the record, I will say I'm not free to play. I've spent a little bit. I'm not like, you know, a whale, but I'm like, you know, just a dolphin, right? So, I haven't spent much on this game, but, shit. Wrong button. But yeah, if you want, I can show you my account and you can see what I have if you're curious. Ooh, I have Arlecchino too. I'll show you my Arlecchino if you wanna see. No, no, when it's up to Nebula and Anafa, sure. I'm fully free to play, by the way. No, that's fair. Like, at the end of the day, that's the beauty of Genshin. You can play it however you want, whether you want to be free to play, whether you want to spend money. It's fine. That's the fun in it, you know? No, I've won
Going
most of my
into a trance is
50/50s. I've
risky
lost
for
a
most
lot.
people, so don't get any
So, yeah,
ideas.
I have a lot of characters. I would have more if I didn't lose any 50/50s, but I'm very lucky when it comes to this game. So yeah, I have a lot of characters. But let me swap my party setup. You want me to bring Nevelet and a Nefa. Alright, hold on. Yeah, these are all of my characters that I've pulled. Some are not built, as you can see. And I have the most legendary character ever, Aloy. There are more free primos in Genshin these days, so free to play is certainly not a bad way to go, yeah. I mean, with all the new areas, with all the exploration, with the events usually that come out, yeah, you can get a ton of free legends. Because Ethereal, you may not know this, but I've streamed Genshin for a very long time. I started playing Genshin not when it came out, but like
Here's to a life where the
I
drinks
started playing
keep
during
flowing
2020.
and the
And yeah, I
mora
used to stream
keeps
Genshin. That was
rolling.
like
I
when
should
I was over
take
on
a break
Twitch and
after all
stuff,
that running
and
around.
at the time I streamed Genshin,
Yeah, let's rest here
and
for a bit.
are you in a party? Yeah, I'm in a party. I believe. I should be in a party at least. Why did I bring Funana? I was supposed to bring Anafa. There you go. Carter's voices are louder than me. Huh. Hold on, let me adjust the audio now.
How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. One.
Yeah, because probably
two.
because it's set to an 8.
Timer
That's
coming
why
in.
it's that low.
Timer
Okay,
coming in.
let's
Is this level
low
okay?
that down a
Can you
little
hear
bit.
Timer?
Okay, so that should be hopefully better. Sorry about that. Did not mean for that to be the case.
Melusines are beautiful
I
creatures.
present.
They are the pride of Fontaine.
So yeah, you missed
Be
out
sure
though.
to be
I
friendly.
just upgraded my
Cause them
Nevelet.
no
He now
harm.
has 309% crit damage. So yeah, I'm really proud of that achievement. But yeah, let's go. We're gonna go fight Erica with Nevelet because we can't fight the flower. That thing will just fall over dead. That thing isn't gonna survive long. He's just gonna die. Oh, I didn't probably say hello. Yes, you didn't, but yeah. Yes, everyone make them feel welcome. They're a new member of the community. So, yeah, make them feel welcome. I'm gonna go fight the Dendro bird. Alright. We should be able to kill it relatively easy if I have enough, since I am a little bit worried.
Settle down.
Let the world come alive!
The tides beckon.
Letting brave me?
Accelerate. Defensive.
Bow your head.
Well, that died fast. Yup. We basically just murdered that poor thing. Like, it didn't even stand a chance. Yeah, bring Nebula to this fight. Yeah, that was busted. I saw like an edit of like, maybe this is funny, but I remember seeing this like Shallonen doing this idol, and like there's just like a bunch of baby Syrians just like standing up in front of her. It's the funniest thing ever. Yeah, we turn up at the club with the baby Syrians. Rest in pepperonis. I won't say rest in pepperonis. He tried, you know, like he tried not to die at least. They also fight Masnori. Okay, why not? Let's go do it. He's my favorite. He's my favorite enemy to bully usually. So, if I'm being honest with you, I think we're gonna murder him in no time flat. He's just gonna die. BRB. Alright, take your time. Need to be. Alright, take your time. I'll be here. Wait until you come. But yeah, if you're still there, Ethereal, do you want me, which character of mine would you like to see, if any? Because I do have Arlecchino as well. So, I can show you some things on my account if you'd like to see. Because I've occasionally done like account reviews of my own account here and there. I don't do them frequently. The last one I did was last year, where I went through a few things I wanted to update on my account, and one of those things has happened, and I did get a bit of help to do it on time. But yeah. So what is Raiden like? She's she's a very interesting character. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to go into spoiler
Water
stuff,
comes in many flavors to the discerning
but
palate.
she's very cool.
Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste.
Let's just say
In
the first time
Inazuma,
she sees
the water
you,
possesses a depth
she
of
almost
flavor
kills you.
unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
Okay, Nevla, enough about your water talk. Alright, let's chill. Him and his water. You know, I've never thought of this. What if he just gave Nevlet a bottle of water? You know, like, just a... My dude never drinks tea, only water. He's always hydrated. The waters of Liyue are crisp and pure, while the waters of Florida are absolutely fucking shit. Imagine. Would you be interested in Bruce Lee water talk? I can't say that I would be. I cannot say. I'm thinking of that one, so like, me and Erica were talking earlier today, and like, I remember like, I had like, I was like watching a video on my phone, and she got so like, because Cause like there's this random dude that starts singing like halfway through the fucking thing, right?
Cleanup sequence
Let my
initiated.
name echo in
Annihilation
song.
mode.
Settle down.
Let the mountain breathe wild.
So what's funny is,
Be sanctified.
oh my god, yeah. Oh, we did pretty well. What do you think, Erica? So now, if I'm making this character in a Black Clover story. So I'm making this character in a Black Clover story, alright.
Combat data updated. Please rest assured that I will not blow the roof off again.
Yeah. Okay. Unit over 90k per tick of your charge attack. That's crazy though. Yeah, and that was just a little upgrade on Nevelette, like, damn. So it would be the mother to my character in the story. Alright. Sure. And I want her to be strong but gentle, so how should I approach this? Well, it depends on your definition of strength. Like, strength can be broken down into many different things, like mental strength / fortitude. Wait, where'd Erica go? Oh, she went over here. I'm gonna go fight
I see the
Magui
value.
Kenki. Ah. Since in the story she's a very strong magic user and user in a royal family. In a royal family. Alright. Let's say if it's a royal family, it means you're kinda of a destined for greatness kind of story.
Defensive mode
Alright.
engaged.
Let the world come on.
Whoa.
The tides beckon.
Letting brave names echo. Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up. I'll take over.
Justice is blindsided. Be sanctified.
Hell yeah. How about this? After stream, I'll try to give you some advice or just like a rough direction, and you can try that.
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
It was harder than I remember, damn. Well, the hard part is just that he moves a lot more, and he kind of like splits himself, so... And there's just times where he'll be invulnerable to damage, so... That's all it is. It isn't necessarily that he's like harder, it's just he has times where he doesn't take any damage. Like when he's doing like that charge where he's floating in the air, like I was hitting him, but he wasn't taking any damage, so...
Ah, how many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. 1, 2.
Like, I would say we could go fight the pyro flower, but if we go fight that thing is dead. Like,
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other.
Sure, why not?
Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
We should take a break after all that running around.
Because like that's a thing, like at least the way the story is set up as right it is right now, it seems like a power fantasy type story. And like those aren't my type of genre usually because they're not as interesting because at least to me personally because typically when you have like an underdog character you want them to get stronger, right? So typically most people will write it in the opposite way.
Accelerating. Insulation.
Bow your head. The tides
Hear the
beckon.
echoes of the valley!
This thing is fucking dead. Thing didn't even stand a chance. It just fucking... Its health evaporated. I watched as its health just fucking disappeared. Like, what was that? Ah, shit, son. Cool sword. That sword actually does look pretty good on Chalonen. Unironically, it looks pretty good. Yeah, Fiona is a powerful character, yes. But that's the thing, there are things that make her weak. Yes, she's a very powerful character, but this is the same character that falls from mimics.
Melusines
So,
are beautiful creatures.
She's not
They
limitless,
are the
and that's
pride
what,
of
like...
Fontaine. Be sure to be
But
friendly.
that's the thing, the whole
Cause
thing of
them
Firen
no harm.
isn't about power, it's about realizing... It's more of a idea of, like, talking about the idea of mortality. Because when you think about it, the first episode is one of the most defining episodes because of how it was structured, right? Because we're not introduced to, oh, Firen is this powerful character, we just know that she's an elf, and they just came back from defeating the Demon King. We don't get to see any of their journey until later in the season, right? Or we don't, like, see bits and pieces of their journey just as they got back. And then,
I
you know,
see the
we
value in my
see
own work, but I
she
also
goes
see
off
the
and
meaning
does
in
her
all
own
the
thing for a while
endeavors of
and
the
comes
people of
back,
Fontaine.
but by then
I believe I
the
will continue
character
to take pride in
Hamo has
fulfilling
grown
my duties.
old because he was a human being. He wasn't an elf. He was a lovely, long-lived species. And that first episode... Okay, if you haven't watched Firen, by the way, please leave the stream because I'm gonna spoil the first episode. Alright, cool. Hamo dies. And it was only then that she really started to realize she didn't take time to know people. And that kind of propels her not only just to be strong, but to try to make deeper connections with the people
Melusines
she
are
spends
beautiful
time with,
creatures.
so that
They
the
are
same thing
pride of
doesn't
Fontaine.
happen again.
Be sure
So
to be
yes,
friendly.
Firen is a strong character,
Cause
but that
them no
isn't the
harm.
basis of which the story was based off of, right? Her being a strong character is like a side. Because, like, solo leveling, the whole premise of it is just that, yes, I got killed in a dungeon, and now I want to become the strongest, and I'm gonna get summons to do it. I'm just very much, like, just being very basic, right? When it comes to that. it's not really about the story like that, you know?
My pot of
Kind of
plant
like
milk has
Gandalf,
died
yeah.
again. I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I overdid it this time.
So if you want to write something like that, I feel like you should focus on
Water comes in many
characterization
flavors to
first,
the discerning
strength
palate.
second.
Mondstadt's
Because
water is
good
crisp
story
and
always
pure,
beats
while
strong
water from
character.
Liyue has an
Gandalf is very
enduring
powerful, but
aftertaste.
his power
In
isn't what makes him
Inazuma,
interesting.
the water possesses
Exactly.
a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Gandalf is one of the strongest characters that we see in the Lord of the Rings film, but that's never the focal point of Gandalf, right? It focuses on the point that, like, you know, he's a good person and he's trying to look after those people that he knows. And he's helping them on their journey to, you know, get rid of something that should not be in the world or that will bring chaos to the world. So yes, he's powerful, but that's not the focal point of Lord of the Rings, right? Because if it was, then it would just focus on Gandalf taking down Sauron. That would be the main focus of Lord of the Rings if it was written any other way. But the way it's written, it adds much more layers and much more depth. Because sometimes, like, you don't always need a strong character. What you need is a character
Melusines are
that,
beautiful creatures. They are the
you
pride
know,
of
is
Fontaine.
either human or
Be sure
is
to befriend
very,
them and
what's the word
cause
for it,
them
very
no harm.
relatable. Because that's why so much people like Spider-Man. People don't necessarily like Spider-Man only because he has powers. They like him because he's a he's a good person, right? And you tend to see this trend in a lot of, like, when it comes to a lot of certain things, you know? So that's just a bit of advice if you're trying to write a character. Yes, you know, it is cool to write cool fight scenes and this type of thing, but you also need those quiet moments, those, like, moments in between where, like, you know, you get to have a conversation, because those are what will tie the story together, right? I'll be making fair in what I'm saying, by the way.
I see the value in my own work.
As someone
but
who's
I
watched
also
a lot
see
of
the
anime,
meaning in
Frieren
all the endeavors of the
especially
people of Fontaine.
is a very,
I
very
believe I will
special
continue
anime
to
to
take
me.
pride in fulfilling my duties.
Also, maybe it's weird to say, but I haven't really liked power fantasies that much, honestly. Like, some of the most recent animes I've watched that I've liked, he gets cranky, he chews out people, yet he's very kind-hearted and enjoys simple pleasures like a pipe and a small village life. Yeah, true. But yeah, some of my favorite animes have been animes with more human characters. Alright, since it's my OC in Black Clover, I mean, if you're gonna follow the Black
Melusines are
Clover
beautiful
storyline,
creatures.
alright,
They
fair
are the
enough.
pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them.
I really enjoyed
Cause
Frieren, to
them
be
no
honest.
harm.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm happy that you liked Frieren. Also, where were you? I was asking you earlier if you wanted to possibly see my Arlecchino, because she's one of my pride and joys and one of the few characters of Triple Crown. I got a premise of the world and all that, but I don't wanna outshine Asta and Yuno. Sure. Right, so I'll show you my Arlecchino build. Now I will say this: my
I see
Arlecchino
the value in my
isn't the
own work,
best.
but
I'm
I
not like
also
any
see
top
the
of a
meaning in
cash,
all
and I
the
just want to
endeavors
be
of the people of
transparent,
Fontaine.
which I don't really care about
I
that
believe
type
I
of
will
stuff usually.
continue to take pride in
Because, like, I just
fulfilling
want
my
to build
duties.
my characters the best I can at the end of the day. So, yeah.
Don't tell me I overdid it this time.
Shit. I suddenly equipped it Arlecchino, no. Alright, well, sure. So, this is my Arlecchino. She's really cool. As you can see, she's level 90. I got her signature. Because I really love this character. She's so cool. But yeah, funny enough, I had to get her signature on the second run round because before I didn't get her signature, I got Liney's signature bow. That's a story for a different day, right?
Cleanup sequence in progress. Based on data from past incidents.
So, as you
please
can
avoid
see, I'm
dropping small
using
items
4-piece
such as
gladiator because
Mora,
it's
screws,
easy and it
gears,
gives...
minerals, toys, gummies, snacks, hairbands, socks, and slippers.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, it increases if the wielder uses a claymore or polearm. It increases their normal attack damage by 35%. Now, the way I play Arlecchino, this is very good for me because usually I power skill, wait for the mark to go full, then I switch back and I do like normal attack. So a very good thing. As you can see, C0, no consolations, triple crowned.
How many forging commissions
And
do I
this is
thought to
my
finish?
how my
Let's see.
Arlecchino looks. 54 to
So many as I thought.
222.9.
I'll get to them tomorrow.
So she does a lot of damage. Like she does insane numbers. Like
Combat data updated. Please rest assured that I will not blow the roof off again.
and plus the good thing is she does have very good energy recharge. It could be slightly higher maybe, but I think for what she got she's pretty good. So damn, Marlikino's like 54.9 to 212. That's a pretty good build though. Like don't sell yourself short. That's a really good build. That's a pretty good Arlecchino. Using white tassel. Using white tassel? That's good. I'm not gonna lie, that's really good. That is very good. What's an enemy that I can fight with Arlecchino? That is a great question. That could show how much damage he does. Erica, got any suggestions that we should try out for Arlecchino? I mean, we could go back and try to fight the Bishop again. Actually, first let me go charge up her burst a bit. Yeah. So we'll head over to where the Bishop is and I'll just use that to charge up
Something
my
you wish
burst.
to report? Go on. You have...
Yeah, Ethereal though, like, your damage will increase if you ever get her signature, like, cause it gives you more damage based on Bond of Life, so it's just her, well, best option, obviously, but yeah.
Oh.
Defensive mode.
9K on normal attack, yeah. Yep. Yeah, my main team for Arlecchino is Trina, Shalonen, Bennett, and Arlecchino. That's a pretty good team though. That's a pretty good team. I'm guessing you don't have Kazuha yet, or maybe you didn't get. I tend to like 40k per hit. That's pretty good, honestly. I can do like a decent amount. I think I can do like 60k on a hit if I'm bonded of life enough and all that type of stuff. So, yeah, man, that's what. Yeah, I was doing 36k without reaction, just like raw pyro damage. So, yeah, that'll be interesting seeing what you'll do. And luckily for us, it is Hydra right now.
Ultimatum protocol. Witness my rise.
Hands where I can see them.
Let's see how much she does now.
By royal decree.
59k, yep.
Stop right there.
This is laid bare.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
Everlasting as the moon.
76 kg. Yep. Yeah, Arlecchino is hella fun though. I do enjoy playing Arlecchino. I don't play her as often now since I've gotten since I was playing Skirk for a good while. Skirk is my favorite character. Like I do still love you know, what's her name? Ayaka. She's still a good character, but yeah. I'm sorry to say it, but yeah. Skirk is just way better than Ayaka, you know? Yes. So yes, Triple Claw and Alucino, very fun though. Very fun. Yeah, the only thing I think I want to do for Alucino at this point is maybe, and this isn't right now, get her like a constellation or two. Yeah, hopefully eventually I can get her like per C, I don't know. Well, if you get her C6, well, she's just gonna be
For I, Fischl, and the princess
broken, but let's see. I think her C2 is very good, but we'll see. Also, I want you to see my Arlecchino's artifacts because I'm proud of them. Alright, which server are you on? Are you on any or
The special security and
EU?
surveillance
Because
patrol
depending on which
isn't
server
involved in
you're on,
regular
I
patrol
won't be able
duties
to
around
see your
Fontaine.
character.
Thereafter aren't exactly the type who just pop up on the street.
Alright, I'll do a quick account review. Let me see. What's your UID? Yes, I rarely do these, but this once I'll do a short account review. See how things are looking. I rarely do these for new viewers, so consider yourself very lucky. Because I'm actually gonna end stream here soon, so this is for the
What
last
could
thing
the
that I might do
children
before I
be
end
up
the
to?
stream.
Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Enter, let's see. Next 304. Yeah. 387. Okay.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
Hey,
I
or
can't
join if you
promise
want.
you'll like what you
Alright,
see.
so let's see what you've done. You've done a total of 723 achievements. Good. You've reached maximum friendship with 3 characters. Good. Magic Theater, Act 6 with 4 Stellas. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Alright, the characters on your showcase are Shalonen. Great. Chaska. You have a C1G. Nice. Milani. Firina. Arlecchino. Power Traveler C6, but not too bad. A C2 Catching.
Something you wish to report?
You then
You
have
have my undivided
Slama,
attention.
So heavy.
Elon, Mona, and Diluc. Yes, you don't like Diluc because he's only level 20. Oh gosh, this poor Diluc. He doesn't even have artifacts. To be fair, my look looks the same, so I can't really judge. Also, she's in build. She has a map of Mari and nothing else. Now, let's take a look at your Elon. I got her on a Favoni Swordbow.
Staring into my
That's
eyes is
21 over
ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
92.7, not bad. Could be better, not gonna lie, but you don't have a sans, that's probably one of the problems. Yeah. This is a good piece, like the main stat is very good, but yeah, the substats leave a lot to be desired. Jean, the attack percentage, no, the HP percentage is fine because she does scale a bit on
These
HP.
bombs, so heavy.
Maybe we would want some crit damage to help her out there. Let's see. There's a crit damage circlet, but you haven't leveled it. It's level 1, so definitely put some levels into that. This is your flower, which is max. Good job. You got 58 elemental mastery. Crit damage 12.2 multiplied by 2, which will be 24.8. And you have 6.6 crit rate on top of that. So, like, you can say 29 CV. Pretty good. So that's your best piece on Elon so far. Then you have an attack feather, attack percentage, HP percentage, which is good, crit damage good, energy recharge good. So, and that's crit damage. So yeah, that's really good though. So yeah, your so as far as I see it right now, these two pieces, your feather and your flower, are very good. Your circlet and your goblet can be improved, and well, you need a sans. That's the main thing I can see. Let's see your llama. So you have, let's see, you have 23% crit rate, and you have 165% crit damage. I mean, that's not bad, but like, llama doesn't quite scale on crit. She only really cares about, especially if you're playing her like off-field as a support, crit isn't really necessary on her. She mainly wants elemental mastery. We have 200 elemental mastery, so it's fine. Let's take a look and see. So you have a crit damage circlet. You have attack, elemental mastery, crit rate, energy recharge. Not a bad circlet, but I feel like you'd want
Never mind.
a
Let them do as they please.
Can you get an EM circlet? I don't think you can. Yeah, I think maybe that would be better for llama overall. But yeah, the set that you're running is good because it does help with danger resistance shred, so it's a good set. So you did make the right decision there. Let's see. And this is your flower. You have defense, flat defense, elemental mastery, crit rate, crit damage. Not bad. Not bad in the slightest. You could, this piece would be better if it had like energy recharge, but that's just if you want a nitpick. This one is HP, crit rate, crit damage, elemental mastery. Alright. Elemental mastery sans, that's good. With attack, HP. If you get a sans, typically you would want some energy recharge to help on the sans as well. Yeah, and you have an elemental mastery goblet with crit damage, crit rate. Alright, that's good, that's good. So overall, good llama build. Let's take a look at your kitchen. What is she sitting on? She's sitting at 30 to 180.6. So with 134 energy recharge, which is pretty good. But catching, she doesn't really need much energy recharge, given the fact that she isn't quite... Her burst doesn't cost a lot of energy and it regenerates quickly, especially if you're running her in like a team with other Electro units. You're using Thundering Fury, which is a very good set for her. It increases Overload, Electro Charge, Conduct, and all Electro-based reactions, so good play there. So you got crit damage, circlet with HP, crit rate, attack, percentage and flat
No
attack.
rest for the wicked.
This is a great circlet, by the way. I will say it could be better if you got a crit rate, if you got crit damage main stack, crit rate, and you got energy recharge on the circlet. But the attack is good. HP, eh. Attack, flat attack at least, eh. The attack isn't bad either, so. Employer attack and has elemental mastery, energy recharge, HP crit damage. Very, very good thing. And has 26.4% crit damage. So, very solid feather. You have an attack stance, which is good for her. So.
Staring into my eyes is
You have
ill-advised.
energy recharge.
I
and
can't
crit
promise
rate
you'll
at
like what you see.
5.8. But I see you have like flat defense 21 and you have HP. So I'm guessing at least one of those rolls was an HP roll.
Want me to show it to you?
But yeah, overall very solid catch. Right? No, 12 to 80, 86 with 50. Wait. With 57 energy recharge. Well, I'm assuming you know East Traveler, so I won't quite cover this because their pieces can definitely be improved, honestly, but yeah. So using Arlecchino with her signature set. Full set. Nice. Okay, so you have a crit damage circlet on our set, which increases bonafide damage. So you have crit damage means that elemental mastery, defense, attack, and HP. This is a good piece. The only thing you may want a bit differently is you might want some crit rate on this rather than defense percentage, since Arlecchino doesn't necessarily benefit from defense. Like, the HP is fine and the attack is fine. You would probably want attack percentage rather than flat attack, because percentage base buffs will always be better than a flat buff. But yeah, overall speaking, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. Maybe you'd want energy recharge instead of elemental mastery, now that I think about it. So on crit, elemental, energy recharge. Why I say element? Yeah. So energy recharge, crit rate, and, you know, attack percentage, and HP percentage would be fine. So, overall, good. Ooh, this is a very good piece, though. This is a 40... Wait, this is a 40 CV feather. Damn. Because, like, that's 10.9, which you multiply crit rate by 2, so I'll be 21.8. I think, right? So 21.8 plus 20, that will be... That'll be 42. Damn, that's a really good feather. This is basically a perfect feather, I'm not gonna lie. And it has attack.
Never mind.
This is
Let them do
basically
as
as
they
good as a
please.
feather can get, so... Very good feather, very good feather. You also have a very good flower here with 12.8% crit rate and 10.9% crit damage with attack, which is good. You would probably want energy recharge instead of the flat attack because it won't be as good as the attack percentage, but it's basically perfect. So since that's 12, that'll be 24.6. No, 25.6 because 8 and 8 is 16, and that will be the one that will carry across. So it'll be 25.6% plus 10. So yeah, basically 36 CV. So very good flower. Let's see. So yeah, overall this is a very, very great Arlecchino build. Good job. Oh yeah, I forgot to check her skills. 854. Alright, so a bit of advice, upgrade her skill, I think, and then burst. So her skill is more, because like her normal attacks, like you can upgrade her normals, but like you kind of want to upgrade Arlecchino more evenly, typically speaking. Because like, she's kind of like Hu Tao in a sense, that every part of her abilities buffs her damage. So you do want to try to keep them kind of close. So I do recommend getting that burst
Staring
and
into
that
my eyes is ill-advised. I can't
that
promise you'll like what you see.
skill a bit up a bit more. You can get skill to 6. You can leave the burst at 5. But yeah, those would be the priorities typically spoken. See if Furina goes. Furina is HP scaling, so you do want to keep, but you also want HP. 61 to 194.6, very good. Let's see, HP percentage, Goblet, great, with 21 and 3.1% crit rate, good job. Let's see, I have an HP, Sans, or, yeah, with 18.7 crit damage, 7.4 crit rate, good job. I usually only use her burst when I'm low on HP, but I'll be sure to up her burst, yeah. Because her burst is kind of a part of her damage, because like you use your burst to reset, right? So you want a decent bit of damage. So like once you reset on her burst, like you can go back into her skill and like you can just repeat the cycle. So it's not necessary, but it would be good. So this is a great piece, by the way. 10.1 crit rate, 15.5 crit damage, defense. The only thing you'd want is maybe HP percentage, right? HP percentage and energy recharge will be good for this piece, but overall, very good piece.
So heavy.
So you have a circlet, crit damage, circlet, attack, crit rate, attack, energy recharge. This will be good. The only thing you'd want maybe is HP percentage rather than attack percentage, since she doesn't scale on attack. Yeah, the HP goblet here, energy recharge, attack, crit rate, crit damage. Great piece. The only thing that's kind of wasted is the flat attack, but you know, this is Genshin. It's impossible to get perfect pieces.
Let them do
Yeah,
as they
overall, your
please.
Furina's built very well. The one thing I'd recommend, what is your energy recharge? You're 177, so you're not struggling. But if you're struggling with energy recharge on Furina, I recommend using the pipe wrench that you get from fishing in Fontaine. Alright, let's see. Milani, great. Alright. That's not a bad piece. Yeah, that's a good piece. Yeah, this is a great piece, by the way. So, into your stats, you're like 143 to 43.3 to 188.6. Very good ratio. No constellations. Talents for 166. Okay, I recommend so priorities when it comes to Milani, crown your skill first, because that's where a lot of her damage comes in. When she marks an enemy and she bites, it's very good. Also, up her burst, because her burst does a very big chunk of damage. I have Milani and I use her from time to time, so yeah. The shield. Sorry. All right, I'll go to bed. So I am tired. I'm just trying to go through everything and give them some advice, just in case they want to know what they can improve. So I'm just kind of speeding through these last few because I'm tired. It's like 3 a.m. I want to go to sleep. So, but yeah, you do have a good build here, but I'd recommend upgrading her skill a bit more and upgrading her burst, because that will be a big chunk of her damage. Because what you want to do, you want to mark them with your skill, and you want to get them up to 3 bars, and you want to bite with
Staring
the
into
shard,
my eyes is
and then you want to
ill-advised.
reapply pyro, and then
I
you want to
can't
use her
promise you'll
burst,
like
which
what
is
you
going to
see.
be a very big chunk of damage. So I do recommend using her burst in that situation. But this is a good book for its crit damage. You should also level up your catalyst, because you are missing on a lot of damage, since you know, you can you have Jean, good, nice, C1, which is pretty good. I'm seeing you're missing artifacts. I'm guessing you're still working
What
on
could the
getting artifacts for
children be
Jean,
up
so
to?
take your time with that. have Chaska, let's see
Let them do
your
as they
crit rate.
please.
You have a 42.1 to 76.7, which is good with 131% ER. Good. This is a good piece right here. The only thing that was kind of wasted was you maybe would have wanted a bit more crit rate on this piece. But it mostly went into energy recharge, and I guess you got a defense roll as well, which isn't great. But overall, this is a good piece. You have crit damage, main stat, crit rate, energy recharge, attack, percentage, very good. Honestly, you'd also, instead of defense percentage, you want elemental mastery on Chaska typically, because usually with Chaska you're swirling other elements because she benefits with her bullets from swirling other elements. So typically if you would want an extra stat, you'd usually want some sort of elemental mastery just to make your swirl damage do a bit more damage. Alright? This is a decent piece. You want attack percentage. Instead maybe, you maybe want a bit of energy recharge on this piece. Or, just elemental mastery. But overall, decent piece. This is a good piece. Again, double defense, which you don't necessarily want, but yeah. I'm gonna go to sleep. Alright. Night Shadow. I'll go into bed soon, so sleep well. I'll talk to you tomorrow. But yeah, this is a good piece. Attack percentage means that attack, crit, HP, crit rate. So yeah, the only bad stats on this would have been the flat attack and the flat HP. You'd have wanted elemental mastery and maybe energy recharge. But overall, it's a good piece, so keep it. This, you have an attack. So yeah, overall, this is a well-built Chaska. And finally,
Something you wish to
Chivalry.
report?
So
Go.
you're using
You have
only
my
sword and
undivided
energy
attention.
recharge. Using Scroll of the Hero. But you can use a newer set if you want. Now let's see. Crit rate, main set, yeah, defense, which is I don't think it's bad on her necessarily, I'm not sure. I don't have her, so I don't know. Yeah. So that's a good piece, I would say. This is a very good piece. Elemental mastery, crit rate, crit damage, attack percentage, that's good. You have a defense, sans, which isn't bad. You have flat defense, energy recharge, HP, elemental mastery. I think this is a very good piece, but the only bad stats are the flat defense and flat HP. And then you have this, a defense, goblet with crit rate, defense, crit damage, and HP. One thing you'd have wanted would be energy recharge or EM. So yeah, overall, very good. Let's see, 53 to 113.7. You can try to get her up to 150 if you got the right pieces, but again, that's easier said than done. Yeah, 475. Now, I'd recommend upgrading her skill, because like usually when I believe you go into her skill, you hit the enemy to give them like that, like, because she kind of works like Kazuha in a sense, where she, does elemental shred for Geo on a character. Not quite like Kazuha, but in her own unique way, so that would definitely be a solid to upgrade. And her burst, the higher level that is, the more it will heal, so you can heal your team for even more than you typically can. But okay. That's everything though. I hope the advice I gave you will help you have an idea of what you should do, what to invest in, what to try to do, and how to better improve your account. I hope. I know it was a lot of information to go through. Her skill is the most important, followed by her burst. Yeah, well, yeah. Thanks a lot for real. Yeah, no problem. Well, at the end of the day, I love Genshin. It's one of my favorite games. I love this game a lot, and I'm not going to say I'm an expert at this game and I'm someone who knows everything about this game, but the knowledge I have, I'm willing to try to pass that on to others to help them make their accounts better. So yeah, just keep playing at your own pace. You know, these upgrades will take a while, especially if you're free to play. So I doubt you'll be able to make like very big leaps and bounds quickly. But if you take your time, I'm sure your account will be in a better place in a few months. So yeah, that's all. But alright. Okay, chat, I think I'm gonna end stream here. I'm tired. It's like 3 a.m. I wanna go to bed. We had a lot of fun with playing Sekiro before this, and yeah, it was fun to play Genshin for a little stream and just like have fun and look around and just test out teams. I had a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to the new banners coming up in 3 days. I hope everyone else is excited for the banners as I am. And yeah. Well, as you know, chat, all good things must come to an end, and sadly, so must tonight's live stream. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had fun. And yeah, without further ado, let's wrap things up as we typically do around here. If you want Ethereal, you can stick around, but yeah. As we're about to end the stream. It was nice, yes. Alright. Well, Erica, are you ready for the end of tonight's live stream? Because I know I am, and I hope you are as well. I'm tired. Ready? Alright, well, let's end this thing then. We hope you enjoy your stay. Stick to have you with us, even if it's just a day. We hope you enjoy your stay. Outside the sun is shining, seems happening far away. It's good to have you with us, even if it's just for the day. Alright, well, enjoy the rest of your night and or day wherever you're in the world. And until next time, I will see all of you gremlins in the next live stream. Okay, good night everyone, and enjoy your weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Good night. Okay. Good night.